On today's show, we've got Joffrey Lupul versus Brian Berard, a look at TaylorMade's new SLDR club, and another tip with Sean Foley.
This is Score Golf, the voice of Canadian golf. Score Golf is brought to you by Molson Canadian 67, official beer of the PGA of Canada, RBC Canadian Open, and Canadian Women's Open. TaylorMade Golf, the #1 driver in golf. GolfKelowna.com, 20 courses, from easygoing to ego-shattering. Now, here's your host, Bob Weeks.
Hello, Canada, and welcome to another edition of Score Golf TV. And what a show we've got for you today. Jason Logan, the editor of Score Golf magazine, is going to be along to discuss our recent ranking of the top 59 public golf courses in Canada. We'll show you who finished where and tell you a little bit about how we did it. Also, Sean Foley is going to be along with some more help for your game. He's now the coach of Lee Westwood, another player that he's added to his stable. But to kick things off, it's another one of our hockey battles out there on the golf course. Today, an ex-Leaf versus a current Leaf, Brian Berard versus Joffrey Lupul.
The tee-off season is brought to you by Molson Canadian 67, proud sponsor of golf and the official sport of the Gaia.
Hi, I'm Joffrey Lupul from the Toronto Maple Leafs. Today I'm playing my good friend Brian Berard. We're going to see if we can't give him a good old-fashioned Canadian ass-kicking.
Hi, I'm Brian Berard, former Toronto Maple Leaf, here to play a good friend of mine, Joffrey Lupul, and he was talking a little smack, so we'll see how he does out there in the golf course.
This week on the tee-off season, we have a dandy for you. Here's Joffrey Lupul from the Toronto Maple Leafs and Brian Berard, formerly of the Leafs, and of course the Islanders and a few other teams. But I think around here we know you as a Leaf. You're always a Leaf, I guess, once you're a Leaf, right? But Brian, tell me a little bit about what you're going to do to this guy today, or try to do in our game.
Try to get in his pocket. That's the goal today.
Have you done that before?
I have not, actually. We're usually partners.
All right, so it's head-to-head today, though. And Joffrey, I know you've been playing a little bit of golf lately, but what's your mission here to try and take care of this guy?
Just get it in his head. I've seen him have a couple instances out there where there's some, maybe a couple F-bombs, a club toss, so I think if I can win the mental battle, I'm already one stroke ahead. Okay,
well, as usual, our format here, 3 holes, match play. We got a par 3, a par 4, and a par 5 for you guys to take on, and we'll just let it rip right from here, guys. The first up is a par 3 here at Weston Golf Club.
Lupul is up first.
There's a nice easy swing.
Go, baby.
Pretty good. Right on line.
Go.
Good shot. Setting the tone early here, Joffrey.
And now Berard.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to play. That's going to play. Bring your putter.
Both dancing.
Both guys are on the green. Here's Lupul looking for birdie.
Sucks everyone in Canada seeing I use a long putter.
That's kind of cheating, yeah.
Yeah.
Up the hill, it's pretty good line. Oh, look at this. Oh!
Still some chicken left on that.
With a birdie, Berard can win this hole.
Pretty good pace.
Ooh. Oh, get right behind it.
Oh.
Get right in behind it.
Wow.
Yeah, not a good putt there.
Now a chance for par.
Oh.
Yes, never in doubt.
Character builder.
All of a sudden the pressure shifts.
Yes, it does.
All right, so Brian's in the hole with 3. Joffrey needs this for a half. And never in doubt. All even after 1. Okay, second hole today is a par 5 and a fairly lengthy one. And Joffrey, you still have the honor, so let her rip. And let the shaft out on this one. Oh, good ball.
Good ball.
Down the middle.
Good ball. Nice swing.
Thank you. That's where I turn a sure 5 into possible 7.
Yeah, exactly. Now Brian's got to respond. Low into the wind. Okay.
Not a good shot.
Door swings open just a little bit for Joffrey. Par 5 though, you can get away with that.
Three-stroke hole.
Berard's drive has left him more than 300 yards shy of the green.
Oh, you got a hold of that one.
Stay out of the bunker.
That is a good looking shot.
Stay out of the bunker.
Short of it. Back in the game, Brian. Back in the game.
What was that?
4-iron?
Nuked.
Okay, Joffrey with a chance to hit this green in 215 or so uphill.
I don't love my 3-iron, I will say. But anywhere up there will do.
Oh, you hit that pretty sweet. You hit that pretty sweet.
Be good.
I think it's on. Looks pretty good. Nice shot.
Thank you.
Pressure's on.
The pressure is on Berard as Lupul is already on the putting surface.
Here we are, second hole, par 5. Joffrey's on in 2. It's my 3rd shot. I got 125 yards to go. I got to stick it. I got to think he's going to 2-putt for a birdie. So I've got to get up and down. Oh, that's a bad shot.
Oh, it's in the beach.
It's in the bunker.
That's not looking good.
Berard is now on his 4th shot from the trap.
I think he's really going to have to need this one. Get it close.
You gotta think I'm making 5 at the worst, but you never know. Oh,
Bite.
That's got to spin.
Bite.
Oh, it came back. Okay, he's got a chance still. Fighting chance.
And now Lupul's 3rd shot.
Well, Brian, this is one you probably don't want to see get too close.
I'm glad he has the, I'm glad he's chipping us though. Gives me a chance.
Is he a good stick handler?
Little Scully. We'll see. See how good his hands are here.
I can hear you guys, huh? Oh! No!
It's gonna work out though.
Well, a little life for you, Brian. A little life.
You gotta make this putt basically.
This is Berard's 5th shot, and if he misses, he'll likely concede the hole.
Pretty much straight downhill. This one might end up in the bunker.
This is steaming for it.
Come on.
Well, he wasn't going to leave it short.
Basically gave him the hole.
Oh, he's conceded the hole.
He's conceded.
Here. Conceded the hole. Okay. 1 up for Joffrey Lupul.
Moving to the final hole, Lupul is up 1.
Turn over.
Both guys hit booming drives but miss the fairways and are in the trees.
Second shot, par 4. I got 115 yards. I'm down 1. Pretty much I'm thinking par here. See if I can push a chip off.
Oh, it looked like he got it in the air. Oh, that's a great shot.
It might be a little long, but right over the flag.
Great shot by Berard.
So here we are. I'm up 1, 70 yards out. I suppose I was fortunate to kind of get through these trees, but I do have a big one right in front of me. Smart thing to probably do here, given that it is match play, would be hit it onto the left side on the front and probably make a 4, but I don't get to play golf on camera too often, so I'm thinking about going up and over this tree with my 60 degree and trying to get it close and do something special. How that works out, you'll have to wait and see. Oh, be right.
It's high enough. Let's see. Yes, on the green. On the green. That could be a winning shot right there.
It's a peach.
Lupul's shot is amazing, and now a chance to birdie and win the match.
That is just
Ooh,
yanked.
gives me a shit chance.
Okay, we're back on.
Not the putt Lupul was hoping for. Now Berard has a chance to win the hole with a birdie.
There's a shot, and didn't come down for him.
Didn't come down.
Didn't come down. Okay, Joffrey's now putting for 4. He just needs a tie here.
Just a 2-putt will do it.
Yeah, let's see if he lags it up. He hasn't been a good lagger today. He's been going for it. That looks pretty darn good. Good enough?
The match. I'll give it to him.
That's it. All right, congratulations, Joffrey Lupul. takes out Brian Berard, 1 up.
Good man.
Well, another good match here on our TSN Score Golf match play. And Brian, don't have anything for you. Just that par 5 kind of was your undoing today, huh?
It is. I'm usually a sore loser, but it's on TV, so I was a gentleman today.
Yeah, you mentioned there's no F-bombs today. I was pretty impressed,
Is that what the trophy's for? Because he won 3 holes without an F-bomb?
That's right. That's what we should give him one for that, right? Joffrey, congrats. You took him out. Some fine play out there. A little. You guys were dancing a little bit coming in there on that last hole, but you got it in the cup, and here's your trophy. You get
Great.
That's bragging rights.
I've always wanted to do this. And
you can put this.
kind of looks like the claret jug.
Yeah, well, that's what we were thinking. You can, and anytime you play with him, you can bring it out and just remind him of this great
I'll
match.
keep it in my bag.
Yeah, there he is, the winner today on Score Golf TV.
After this break, we'll talk to golfers about their favorite public courses to play. When Score Golf does its ranking of the top 100 golf courses in Canada every other year, the one comment that comes back to us quite frequently is, that's great, but we can't play a lot of those courses because some of them are private. Well, we don't actually do the ranking to give you a course guide, but that's besides the fact. However, this year what we decided to do was rank just the public golf courses, just golf courses that you can actually pay your green fee and go on and play. The result was the top 59 public golf courses in Canada. Here's Jason Logan.
ScoreGolf recently published a ranking of the top 59 public courses in Canada. So we wanted to hear from you, the Canadian golfer, on some of the courses you've played and some of the courses you'd like to play. And what better spot to do that than here at the RBC Canadian Open at one of those courses on the list, Glen Abbey Golf Club. Grant Snedeker made Glen Abbey look like a treat for PGA Tour pros, and the Jack Nicklaus design that's hosted 26 Canadian Opens and is number 26 on our top public courses list is a favorite among many amateurs too.
Glen Abbey, yep, I played that one.
Glen Abbey in Oakville.
Abbey.
Glen Abbey here in Oakville, where we are.
Of course, Glen Abbey.
Glen Abbey.
It was awesome. One of those things, I live in the area, so everyone kind of wants to play.
But Glen Abbey isn't the only popular track in our ranking. As I found out, plenty of Canadians have long checklists. What are some of your favorite golf courses on this list that you've played before?
Well, Deerhurst, obviously.
Deerhurst?
Deerhurst.
Deerhurst in Huntsville.
Deerhurst, yes.
Grand Niagara.
Grand Niagara, yes. Bondhead, yes.
Bondhead.
Bondhead South, played and North.
Predator Ridge, Crowbush Cove.
Crowbush.
I think Crowbush Cove was one of the nicest places we ever played in our lives.
Links at Crowbush Cove, Dunderave in PEI.
Dunderave.
Dunderave.
Highlands. Oh, Bell Bay.
Muskoka Bay, Gravenhurst.
Yep, play that.
Taboo.
Taboo.
Taboo in Gravenhurst.
I'd like to play Taboo.
Ambassador in Windsor, Kings Forest in Hamilton.
Kings Forest.
Kings Forest.
Kings Forest, I played.
Kings Forest, yep, played that one.
Kings Forest in Hamilton I've played as well.
Eagles Nest, yep, played that one.
Eagles Nest, played
Eagles
that.
Nest, played it.
Eagles Nest in Maple.
Osprey Valley, yes.
Osprey Valley, Caledon.
Osprey Valley.
Yes.
Osprey Valley, I played.
Actually, tomorrow we're playing Laura Bay.
Oh, well there you go. So tomorrow's covered.
Tomorrow's
So
covered.
You're up to 18 on the list
yeah,
already.
tomorrow, yeah.
Fairmont Banff Springs, yep, played that one.
Well, I played at the Banff Springs. I used to live out there, and it was just a phenomenal place to be.
I think one course in particular caught your eye that you would really like to play. What was that?
That was the one you guys had here in Banff. That'd be awesome. I've heard from a few people that gone out that way. All different kind of sports said it's awesome out there, so I couldn't imagine the golf course not being good.
Mountains, oceans, plains, lakes, dunes, and deserts combine to make Canadian golf landscapes more beautiful than anywhere else in the world. And all of these fine-looking layouts are open to the public. So what's on your bucket list?
The Technology Report. A look at the science, research, and development of the game.
Hi, I'm Sean Mullen, PGA Tour Rep for TaylorMade Adidas Golf. Why don't you come on inside and we'll show you some of our new SLDR driver heads. So TaylorMade a few weeks ago introduced our new SLDR driver head. What we noticed is an increase in ball speed The launch angles went up and the spins went down, which obviously just equates to more distance. The CG is a little closer to the face, so the speed is in the face of the driver. We're also able to control direction with the SLDR movable weight. So as we move the weight to the toe, it obviously slows the toe down and takes away a draw or produces a fade. And as we move the weight towards the heel, it does the reverse. It's going to help you draw the ball or turn the ball over. So far, the players, the introduction has been fantastic. Getting lots of social media hits through the players themselves, tweeting about the product, and players are actually coming to find us this week at the Canadian Open.
Yesterday we were together on the truck building some SLDR drivers. Today we're going to be testing with Ryan Palmer. Here we go, see what happens. Let's just add half a degree of loft, see how that goes to start.
Maybe moving the slider and get a little more toe weighted for me.
Yep.
I like to add a little more weight to the toe of the club to help slow the toe down a little bit to take a little of the hook out. So trying to bring it even more.
Okay, as we move it further and further toward the toe, it's going to lower the launch. The CG, as it gets out towards the toe, it actually moves it higher. So you see how the slider is getting higher on the head? Yeah. So that's going to lower your launch slightly.
All right.
What a dramatic difference, eh?
Yeah. See, I wouldn't mind it being more square, more open.
Yeah.
But the problem is you got to de-loft it to do that.
Yeah, so we'll go to a 10-5 head, take loft off to open it up, and we'll also put a little bit of weight in the back and lighten up the SLDR weight. You should throw it up in the air a lot easier and take away some of that curve.
Get the right head in there, we'll be on the right track.
See you next week.
Beautiful.
When we return, we'll chat with former Canadian Amateur champion Mackenzie Hughes. Well, last year on this show, I played a one-hole match against Mackenzie Hughes, who at the time was a heck of an amateur golfer. Well, since that time, Mackenzie Hughes, who beat me in that one-hole match, no surprise there, has turned professional, and he's had a great start to his career, including qualifying for the U.S. Open. Let's spend a minute now to meet the professional Mackenzie Hughes.
Teeing up Team Canada, reviewing Canada's national golf program. Brought to you by RBC. Let us help you make your mark.
Mackenzie Hughes is one of Canada's must-watch up-and-coming professional golfers. Graduate of Kent State University, Hughes is a two-time winner of the Canadian Amateur. Hughes was ranked the #1 Canadian Amateur in 2011 and was a member of Team Canada's national squad in 2008, 2011, and 2012. Hughes has since turned professional and has been competing on the eGolf Professional Tour as well as PGA Tour Canada. This past June, Hughes qualified for the U.S. Open. Hughes has said that playing in his first major has helped him control his emotions for the future.
The U.S. Open was like a whole new level of nerves, and so that really prepares me to coming into this week. I don't really feel as deer in the headlights as I was last year. So, you know, coming into this week, I'm just prepared to go out and play a golf tournament, whereas last year, you know, when I was playing in the Open, it was like, you know, you're looking around like, whoa, wow, look at this guy, and so now, you know, I'm just here to prepare for a golf tournament, so it's a much different mindset.
Hughes attributes much of his success to the help he's received from being on Team Canada.
A lot of that stuff we did as part of the amateur team, that you know, that bleeds into what I need to do as a professional golfer. You know, time management, being efficient with your time. You know, it's not just, hey, go play good golf. It's, you know, being well-rounded, and so, you know, Team Canada taught me that. Derek Ingram, you know, the coaches, Robert Ratcliffe, that's what they do, is they make you more efficient and not only a better golfer, but they prepare you to make the next step. I think a lot of the American guys are, they're not jealous, but they're very curious as to what we do as a part of our amateur teams. So I think what we're doing is really good for our amateurs, and you know, I was really lucky to be a part of that. So yeah, they often pick my brain as to what I'm working on, or if I'm doing something like with you know, something in my practice or something, say mental game stuff like that. They'll be asking, oh, what's that, or what are you doing? And So I think a lot of the stuff that we were doing was great, and a lot of guys would be jumping all over that kind of stuff if they had the opportunity, and so we were really fortunate.
With a winning track record, it could be only a matter of time before Hughes holds out his first professional victory.
Johnny Walker presents Progress Your Game. Great game. Keep walking.
The second drill associated with the exit strategy is quite simply called the Gary Player drill. As a young kid, I was slight in size, I wasn't tall, so I used to watch Ben Hogan and Gary Player stuff a lot, as much as I could find on it. And what Gary Player did so often when he was playing golf is that he would hit the shot and then follow the golf ball to the target. This is good for a number of reasons. One, it always improves impact. Two, you're making sure that you're having to use your legs and use the ground to keep moving forward. And three, if the goal in the golf swing is to not have any weight on the right side or the trail side in the finish, there's no better way to learn and ingrain the feeling than moving into this point. You're lagging the club, you're moving forward, you're moving into your impact, and now from here, everything just keeps following the golf ball to the target. So remember, the pitcher doesn't stay on the mound, and maybe sometimes the finish in golf is too pretty and not effective enough. So I'm gonna go ahead here and execute one of these drills. If it's done properly, the ball's gonna get hit further, it's gonna be hit solid and with a very tight flight. Okay, and we've seen many times from players like Tiger Woods to Phil Mickelson, when they've hit iron shots on certain holes, you've watched them follow that golf ball to the hole. By doing this, you ensure a good impact position with the hands forward. You ensure that you're going to keep moving forward, so you're not going to have any spinal issues. And by getting off your right side, you're going to hit the ball solid and further every time.
We'll wrap up Score Golf after this break.
Week Speaks is brought to you by Bushnell, makers of the Pro 1M and Tour Z6 rangefinders.
Get in the hole! Mashed potato! Chewbacca! Don't you just love when people yell those things out after a guy hits a drive on a tee shot at a big tournament? I think it's very creative and very witty of these people. I really enjoy trying to think of what they're going to come up with next. So you see Jason Dufner hit a shot at the PGA Championship, and then I'm thinking to myself, I wonder what someone's going to yell now. I really enjoy it. I hope you do too. Okay, that's silly. I don't enjoy it. I don't think anybody enjoys it except perhaps the guy who's yelling it. In fact, I've talked to some PGA Tour players and they sort of get, well, let's not say upset, but they kind of wonder what the heck is going on, just like the rest of us. Why do people yell such strange things after a player hits a golf ball? I don't know, but I hope it stops, and I hope it stops very, very soon. That's all the time we have for today on ScoreGolf TV. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Don't forget to go to our website at scoregolf.com where you can read my blog, which is up, well, almost every day. We'll see you next time right here on ScoreGolf TV.
Thanks for watching Score Golf on TSN, the voice of Canadian golf. Bob Weeks Clothing supplied by Ashworth.